All right. So, taking a little break from Luigi's Mansion 3, which I'm very much enjoying. I think it's a great game. Having a lot of fun with it, actually. Been looking forward to it. I wish it would have came out a couple of days before Halloween, because, there's no way I'm going to finish it today. I'm like an hour into it. So, it would have been fun to play it up until Halloween, but whatever. I'm going to play that for a little bit, then I'm going to watch The Shining, as I do every Halloween. If I try to, anyway. Or at least around it. Was sitting here waiting. No, barely any trick-or-treaters this year. I don't know if this is like a thing going on everywhere else. If someone can tell me. It seems like we got less this year than last year, which was also low, which is sad to see. So, anyway, let's talk about Excalibur #1. So, Excalibur used to be a book starring like Nightcrawler, Kitty Pryde, Colossus, and a couple other people from what I remember. I don't think it was a very big team. I didn't really read that book. I just remember wondering why they weren't on the X-Men. I couldn't afford to buy that comic at the time, because I was a kid. I can't buy them all, I can't buy them all. So I picked this up because, the X-Men reboot's going on right now, and I'm really interested in everything that's going on. I gotta say, this is one of the first times that I've agreed with every single point that diversity in comics, comics matter with your boy Zach. Every comment he made about this book, I pretty much agree with it. I agree with just about everything. I think this book is boring. First off, it's taking place in Avalon. They're doing this weird thing with Apocalypse, where now he's like being called this weird A thing. And he's leading the new Excalibur team, which they don't even call Excalibur. And here's the thing, it's like, just because the book's called Excalibur, Tina Howard, doesn't mean that it needs to take place in a medieval setting. So, for some reason, this book takes place in Avalon, and it's like the Knights of the Round Table, and you have Psylocke, who's now Betty Bardock again in her original body. I don't know why that happened. I don't remember. I think it's stupid. They should have kept her in the Psylocke body, but whatever. So they're like in medieval times, but they're not. I don't know much about that stuff, why they're there, what's going on over there with Morgan Le Fay and Avalon. What I do think is weird is this, let's turn Apocalypse into some kind of Charles Xavier, which is strange. He's running around wanting to be called A. You have this weird team. They don't even show why they come together. So Apocalypse is pretty much going to be the Charles Xavier of Excalibur. And it's like, oh, it's Excalibur, so let's put them in a medieval setting. From what I remember, Excalibur was like pretty much the British X-Men. Maybe I'm wrong. But they have Captain Britain in here, who's Betty's brother, and he becomes evil. So this book's going to be dedicated to freeing him, or the mutants that are at King Arthur's Round Table. I don't know. This book sucks. So this will be one of the ones I don't keep reading. In fact, I got to tell you, Marauders wasn't even that great. We got 3 more. So New Mutants, Hickman's writing the first couple. X-Force, I don't know who's writing that. I did pick that one up though. Fallen Angels, Brian Hill, so that one will probably be good. So far, in my opinion, you can cut out Marauders and Excalibur. So we're up to X-Men now. That's it. So we're 1 of 3. Marauders, I didn't think was that bad, to be honest. I thought it was okay. This is just weird. This Charles Xavier Apocalypse, medieval times planet they're on. I don't know anything about Avalon or what's going on or why the Knights of the Round are there. And just as Diversity in Comics pointed out, of course, now Betty is now Captain Britain. So who didn't see that coming? This is stupid. So I'm good. Not interested in this book. I think this is probably the worst of the X-Men reboots. And I will be inserting it into my trash can, where it will go to a landfill where it belongs, because it's a terrible book. Tina Howard, Do better. Do better.